Alright, looks like we're live. How's it going, everyone? Marriland here, and that's right, it's time for more Wonder Trade Wednesday and Shiny Hatching. And I need to change the layout, because we're going to start the Wonder Trades at 300 eggs hatched. Right now, we are at 270 eggs. So, we'll hatch a box worth, and then that'll be good. So, you may notice that I'm on the main menu thingy here, and the reason for that is I want to, I want to get my Shiny Xerneas, which is now available over Mystery Gift. So, I think I'm going to do that really quick before I start with anything else. I don't know if I'm actually going to pick it up because I might want to, like, I don't know, reset for a decent nature or something, but I do have a few different versions. So I should be able to. Hey, Nakunaru88 has been subscribed for 2 months. That is some big service. Thank you so much, Nakunaru88 in the chat. That is awesome. And there were 9 other users who resubscribed. It didn't show who they were, but thank you all 9 other users. Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah. There we go. Gotta get via internet. I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of distracted. Alright, here we go. So I've actually already gotten this Xerneas. I got it on my Japanese version. They had this distribution a while back, and it's really cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love it. I think it's awesome. Yeah, here we go. Wow, it's a Shiny Xerneas. Wow! Can't believe it. Yeah. Looks kind of fancy, huh? That does look pretty cool. Alright, yeah, wow, it's a Shiny Xerneas. Thank you for playing Pokemon. I know it says 5/12/2016. I've mentioned in previous videos, I actually do set my time just a little bit off, so that way I'm playing in the daytime when I record the X Wedlock. I hate playing it at night, but that's usually when I have a chance to, because I have a weird sleep schedule. Alright, and 2015 Falcon subscribed for 11 months in a row. That is huge. Thank you so much for your big service. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Oh man, 11 months. That's crazy. Alright, so let's get started with this. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, let's see. So we got 2 eggs right now. So, let's go on over to the egg place thing. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. So, I know I'll be talking about it a lot during the stream, I'm sure, but now that we finally have some information and some footage, yeah, so, Pokemon Sun and Moon, starters, region, people, it's pretty cool, actually. I definitely saw the trailer the other day, had a lot of fun with that, and, yeah, it's good to see, finally something to get me excited. Like, I kind of needed more than just a name and a logo, and a vague release date. And pretty much the trailer had everything that I was kind of hoping for that, you know, they'd be releasing in the trailer. They had the new region, they had the player characters, they had the starters, and they had the legendaries. So that's great. Like, I'm fine with that. That's exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. Man, I tell you, there was some heated discussion and, you know, picking sides with the starters. Like, I actually have to issue a retraction. So, I really like the owl at first, Rowlet, and I still do like it. I think it's pretty neat. But, you know, I really like Popplio. It has grown on me very quickly. Like, I was thinking about the starters all day yesterday. You know, obviously for a variety of reasons. I've been having to replay that footage like 5,000 times. Because I had to, you know, work on the video. Oh, I could probably pick this up, huh? Yeah, so that was, you know, definitely a lot to kind of take in. And as I kept watching it, I know when I first saw everything, I'm like, oh, I love that owl. It's really cool. And I still do. And I guess I first saw Poplio and thought, oh, great, it's just another seal thing. It's just another, you know, I don't know. It didn't really excite me at first. And then it's like, you know what? This thing actually looks like it has more active personality than all the other starters that were revealed. Like, it's kind of derpy, but it always looks so proud of itself, and it looks goofy and silly, and I don't know. I've warmed up to it a lot. That I think it'll probably be my main my starter, the one I really want. So yeah, it's pretty cool that, you know, they've released it. I don't like the cat very much though. It's so weird, but it just does not appeal to me at all. It just reminds me of just this mean cat, and I don't know, I don't like mean cats all that much. And I feel like they just made a fire cat, like, in the very last generation. So I don't really know why we need another one. I really would have liked to have seen, like, a rabbit of some sort. I know we just had a rabbit as well, but I think if we had some kind of... Oh, shoot, do I not have... Oh, this is fun. Alright, I gotta release some Pokemon, because I didn't make room. Let's see, guess we'll do it from this box. Yeah, it's always sad having to release all the stuff I get, but I've done over 9,000 trades. Obviously, I can't keep all of the Pokemon that I get, because that's just, that is way too much. Way too much. There's not enough room in 3 Pokebanks for all of that. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, at least there's not all that much I need. Level 45 Drifloon, though. Gotta wonder about that. Okay, man, I should have turned on the air conditioning. I'm just realizing it's pretty hot in here. I think I'm actually gonna pop on this fan in the background. Give me a little bit of extra, I don't know, air movement or something. Yeah, alright, let's see. Do I still have the Azumarill I traded you? I honestly do not know. Because I already have a shiny Azumarill, I already have a few. I'm sorry, I don't need this Shinx. I have plenty of Shinx I need. It's nothing personal if I release your Pokemon, it's just a matter of there are a lot of you and only so much room in the PC. If I already have something that I can use for breeding, then that's what I'm going to do. But otherwise, you know, I don't want to be a hoarder. Now this thing looks like it could be kind of nice, because Moonball, female, interesting moves. Like, that's the kind of stuff I'll keep. Things that I could use for future breeding projects. But if it doesn't have anything too interesting, again, my main thing is I wanted to give away the, either the Buizel or the, I don't know, Cyndaquil. Shoot, I don't know where to put this. Guess I'll just put it over here. Okay. I need to rename my boxes too. Let's see. So we now have that box. No, that's plus 270. Okay, yeah, this is the one we want. Let's name it plus 270. Alright, there we go. Now we can finally start depositing Pokemon again. And get back to hatching. Great. Oh man, let's see, which starter am I picking for Sun and Moon? Again, I'll probably wind up playing all 3 of them because I'll be getting multiple versions. But I'm most excited for, I think, Poplio actually. I didn't care for it as much at first, but then it just quickly kind of grew on me. Alright, let's see. Grab this. What do the numbers represent? The box names. So, it's sort of like a checksum, a counting mechanism I do. I name boxes while I am breeding Pokemon, and I name it like plus, say, 270 in this instance. That means however many you see in that box, like if you were to count them, plus 270. That's the number of Pokemon that I have used. Or I've hatched, I guess. So if there are 2 Pokemon in the box that says plus 270, that means it's 270 plus 2, or 272. It's a good way of keeping track of how many eggs you've hatched. Obviously I have a counter app, but every now and then I do forget, so kinda makes sense. Oh man. I like the new region. I'm almost positive there are going to be more than one, there's going to be more than one island. Because it just seems so small, and you know, Hawaii has a lot of islands anyway. But I think it looks nice. I just hope it's different enough from Hoenn, because Hoenn seems pretty tropical. Hopefully there's a lot less surfing. That was something I didn't care for. All the HM moves. So do you think you'll start Wedlocks once more, knowing a lot want you to finish the X Wedlock? Not even gonna say. I'm not gonna think about it right now. I know I'll be doing a sleep block probably the first weekend of June, but I'm just playing the X Wedlock. We'll see what happens from there. I don't want to set any plans or make any promises, because then people will just continue to ask, and it's like, I don't even know. But hopefully you've been enjoying the X Wedlock, so that's good. I mostly have. I know most recent 2 episodes hadn't really enjoyed that much, but it's okay. I still enjoy the rest of it, which is good. Alrighty, anyway. Let's see. I don't know what else to talk about. I'm kind of tired today. Yesterday took a lot out of me. I had to wake up. I got like 2.5 hours of sleep, and then had to do all that stuff for the whatchamacallit, the trailer analysis stuff. So that took a lot of time, and then I had a discussion panel with few people on Skull Shirtigle's channel, which I did retweet earlier. You should check it out. And then I napped for a little bit, and just, I don't know, I was just so exhausted. And even now I'm kind of still exhausted, which is crazy. I still have to work on getting next video up for tomorrow. There's probably not going to be videos over the weekend, or at least a lot, because tomorrow I'm going to be busy all day with the patrons, and I'll have to pack too, so I can't even do things all day. Very busy, because I'm going to St. Louis for the whatchamacallit, the Pokemon Symphony, for the Saturday show, and that will be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's been several months since I've been to the Symphony, and I can't get enough of it. It's just so much fun. Like, every time I go, I always have just such a great time. Just seeing people and, you know, seeing the enthusiasm and stuff, and of course listening to the music. You can't beat that experience. It's, oh my goodness, I'm just so pumped for it. Every single time, I've just been so impressed. And it's been a while since I've been to St. Louis. I think the last time I got down there, I guess it was probably for like a regional championship once when I was judging. That was a while ago. Let's see, I'm glad they're doing a show in Atlanta. Yeah, me too. That's really cool. I bet you that'll be great. Let's see. What are the chances of hatching a Pokemon with Pokerus? I'm actually not entirely sure you can hatch a Pokemon with the Pokerus if it can just get the Pokerus. I know that eggs can become infected if, let's say, you have another Pokemon with the Pokerus in your party. That's recently changed. I don't remember when, but I think either Gen 5 or Gen 7. I'm sorry, Gen 6. Getting ahead of myself here. I know that eggs now can catch the Pokerus from Pokemon in your party, but I don't think they can just, like, naturally get the Pokerus, like, without any sort of external intervention. I may be mistaken, I haven't looked it up very much, but that sounds like a thing. So, last week, I know I mentioned, well, it was asked of me if I was going to see the Captain America movie, Civil War, and I said, no, probably not. I mean, you know, I'll maybe wait for it on Netflix. I don't have any plans of seeing it. Like, I think literally the next day, I made plans to go see it, because it's kind of funny. Like, I don't remember when it was. I was over visiting my mom, and we were talking, because, you know, Mother's Day was coming up, and she was talking about, you know, I don't know, her friends had seen Civil War and stuff, or Captain America Civil War, and, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, I know she kind of liked, oh, whoa, why are we dropping frames? I don't know what the deal is. Hold up. Yeah, just a weird little, Twitch hiccup, I guess. Yeah, it's strange. But yeah, okay, so I was trying to think of what to get her for Mother's Day, and I could not think of a darn thing. I'm like, oh, great, I want to do something. I don't know what, but yeah, but then she kind of showed an interest in that, so it's like, hey, you know, maybe we could go out to the movies. I could take you out there, we could watch it, and, you know, and she seemed very excited about that, so it's like, okay, great. So, yeah, I did go ahead, and, I went to see that with my parents, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. I could tell that, I don't know, she just wanted to be in the loop. I know she's big and talking with her Facebook friends and stuff, and they were all talking about the movie, so she probably felt left out, and it's perfect. And we got pizza afterwards. It was a nice Mother's Day. It was pretty good. I'm glad that I could do that. But yeah, it was funny because I didn't plan on it at the time I you know, recorded last week, because I'm like, oh yeah, I probably wouldn't go see it just, I don't know, on my own. It's like, oh, I don't ever go to the movies, not very often at least. I think the last time, well, other than Zootopia, which I talked about last week, but prior to that, I think the last time I went to the movies was for the Dragon Ball Z movie. And then prior to that, probably the last Dragon Ball, or, you know, the first one of the relaunch kind of thing. I don't know. Which were good. I enjoyed those. I'm a big DBZ fan. It's kind of nice that they have stuff. I haven't seen any of Super, though. I hear it's pretty good. But, I don't know. Hopefully it gets dubbed. Like, I don't know. I'm not really much for, like, the Japanese voices for Dragon Ball Z. It's kind of sad, but I don't know. Like, I grew up with the English voices, and they're just so iconic to me that I don't know. When I hear, like, the Japanese Goku voice, it just makes you go, wow, that's just, I don't know, I don't like it. But that's just me. I know some people get really, really particular about, you know, their sub versus dub, kinda, you know, with anime, and I guess that's fine. Usually it's whatever I watch it in first that it sticks. Like, I can't imagine watching certain anime with an English dub. I'm trying to think of what. I guess, what is it? I think we're on Host Club. I watched in Japanese way back, and I just couldn't imagine watching it in English. It just would be very, I don't know, it wouldn't seem right to me. Let's see. So I did get a female one. Flash Fire. It's got the potential for good stats. You know what? Let's check this one out really quick here. Doo-doo-doo. I should have gotten more water. I filled the darn cup of water, but it's just so thirsty for some reason. Oh yeah, I gotta pick up my Xerneas. I'll do it in a moment. Okay, let's see. Hit points, defense, special attack, special defense, speed. So it is a really good Cyndaquil. It is really good. But it's not totally perfect. It'd be kind of nice to check its attack stat though. Just on the off chance. That it is like, I don't know, 30, because really it doesn't matter so much. The difference between 30 and 31, it's timid anyway. But I'd be better off. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. Because the main reason I want a totally flawless one is just so I can breed Cyndaquil with 5 IVs all the time. As opposed to having some with 4 IVs. I don't like that. Because I'm breeding a 6 IV Mawile, a male Mawile, with a 5 IV female hidden ability Cyndaquil. So, yeah, if I could upgrade that, then it'll be 5 IVs all the time, except for the lucky time when I get 6 IVs. But right now, it's, you know, sometimes it'll be some of the others. Let's see. What's your plan after you've done a Nuzlocke/Wedlocke of all Pokemon games? Will you be playing through the story of maybe Stadium games or play ROM hacks? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not doing anything that has anything to do with ROMs. I only play on actual, you know, games. I don't play on the computer. But other than that, I'm not making any plans. I'm just gonna play what I feel like. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna do this afterwards or I'm gonna do that afterwards. We'll just see. And that's just the way I like it, because otherwise people get their hopes up or they expect things, and I'm done with that. Like, it was so annoying with Undertale. You know, I said April 2016, and it was late April. It was still April that I started it, but man, people were just being like, when is it? When is it? When? And like, I don't know. I just never am gonna give a release date for anything that I do again. Yeah. Let's see. And it looks like Twitch is getting some issues as well, or dropping frames. Never a good sign when you're streaming. Nothing I can do about it now, but if it gets really bad. See, I wish people would understand. Oh, you know what? The streamer didn't, like, decide, oh yeah, I wanna have it be really laggy today. It's usually a Twitch thing. But oh well. Again, just to reiterate, I'm not making any plans. I'm not gonna say I'm even gonna consider anything for any future games to play. I'm just gonna take a look when I'm done with the X Wedlocke and figure out what's up next. Although I will tell you one thing. After the X Wedlocke is done, I'm probably gonna take like a week or two, just not worry about posting videos. Just take a break. I haven't really had a day where I can just, you know, not have to worry about, is this video uploading? Is it, you know, is it a problem? I haven't really had that chance for like a month and a half now, and I could just use a vacation because I've been pretty stressed lately. Some of you may tell, and that needs to be fixed. It's never any fun if you spend all the time working, because then you just end up spending or wasting time like de-stressing, and you don't accomplish as much as you would if you know, if you had an opportunity to, I don't know, just unwind a little bit. But I figure that's what I'm gonna do afterwards, but I will wrap it up first. Although, like I did mention, there probably won't be very many X-Wedlock episodes this upcoming weekend, because I have one X-Wedlock episode rendered, or not rendered, recorded. I need to edit it and render it. That'll probably take 2 to 3 hours, and I won't be able to get any work done tomorrow or Friday or Saturday or Sunday, because I'll be busy tomorrow and I'll be gone the other days, so only so much I can do. But I will at least have one video up, so that'll be nice. And maybe, just maybe, I'd really have to push it tonight, but there's a possibility I could get it done a second. I don't know. We'll have to see. Of course, it's kind of difficult because, you know, I ended up wiping in this episode. Total wipe, lost everyone, right? Right? The upcoming episode. I always try to avoid saying how much I have recorded, because it does give away a lot. And, you know, I know most of the time, like, there are some instances it's like, yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen. You're not gonna have a total wipe up ahead. But usually if you're doing, like, a Nuzlocke or a Wedlock, you know, oh yeah, I recorded, you know, 10 more episodes today or something. It's like, well, I guess that means you're not dying in 10 episodes. Oh, yeah. So that's why I don't really want to say how much I need to record, because that kind of gives away some stuff. But I will tell you that I do fight against the 6th gym leader in the next episode this week. So that'll be intense. Be a good spot to leave things off, I guess. Let's see. Does Pokerus raise the total IVs on a max out stat, or just make it max out faster? It definitely makes it max out faster. It doesn't raise the total IVs, it just doubles the rate that you earn EVs for that Pokemon. So, yeah. Let's see, does the... Or no, I already read that. I was reading about the Shiny Sneasel. Congrats on getting that. I love Shiny Sneasel. It's one of my favorite shinies. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, it's just all pink and everything. I love it. Alrighty, let's see. So, 283. I guess we have 17 more. And then we'll hit the 300 mark. Which will be alright, I guess. Really would have loved it to have been a bit sooner than this, but hey, can't really choose. Let's see. On Pokemon related question, what is your favorite smoothie / milkshakes if you make them? I do like strawberry milkshakes quite a bit. But like if I'm making a milkshake or like a shake or smoothie of some sort, one of my favorite ones is this kind of I can make it with like guava, with soy milk, with kale, add some nutrients to it, and let's see, like, I don't know, it's strawberries. Yeah, I think strawberries with the guava was a very good combination. Let's see, technically we've seen 6. Actually, technically we've seen 7 Pokemon if you count the wireframe bird. But yeah. Alright, anyway. Because remember, there's Magearna. There's the 2 legendaries, there's Magearna, there's the 3 starters, and then there's wireframe bird. Oh man, let's see. Are there any particular Pokemon you're really hoping to get in the remainder of the X Wedlock? Carablast. That much I know. Other than that, I do not know. Trying to think. I wouldn't mind a Murkrow. But yeah. I don't think that's going to happen. I actually ended up getting a lot of Pokemon that I wanted. I did miss out on quite a few that I did want, like Trapinch, but I love my current party. Like, oh my goodness. Like a Zangoose. I'm so happy with that. Seriously, like Zangoose and Espeon, such a good pair. And then Ampharos. Yeah, and Shiny Slurpuff. That's really great. So yeah, I definitely am pretty satisfied with the current team I have. But yeah, there's nothing that I specifically want other than maybe like, I do kind of want Sneasel. I like Sneasel. It's not all that great because I can't get the Razor Claw to evolve it, but I still really like it. I don't even care. I don't know what else. Oh well, that's fine. I guess that's just a good sign that I've gotten a lot of things I wanted. I was so surprised I was so upset over getting the Eevee, but I do like that Eevee, so that's pretty good. I think that worked out just fine. Like, oh man, I really should have enjoyed it. Because it's a good Pokemon. You don't always get Eevee in Nuzlocke or Wedlocks, and, you know, they can be very versatile. So that's good. Oh, man. Let's see. If you do the sleep block this month, can you do it on my birthday? So far, it consists of a poetry exam. Could do with a pick-me-up. Unfortunately, no. I don't just pick someone's birthday and do that. I mean, I'll wish you a happy birthday in advance, but it has to be on a weekend. And it has to be when my patrons are generally okay with it. So, yeah. Let's see. How many sunbursts have you hatched by now trying to get that shiny? Could be that big 286 number. Yeah, it is. I've hatched 286 Cyndaquil going for that shiny. Let's see. User the Cleffa has been subscribed for 2 months in a row. That is awesome. Thank you so much for your big service. That rocks. Alright, now we're at 287 at least, which is good. And you are not shiny. I had to actually look for a moment. It's like, wait, you're not, right? Alrighty. Yeah, I still got a lot of stuff I gotta do today. Dang. Then I gotta pack and stuff tomorrow. At least it's not like a lot to pack tomorrow. It's not like a huge deal. But yeah. Training in Hoenn blows. You know what? It's still better than Johto. I guarantee that. Like, it's a pain, but it's not as bad as Johto. Johto's just garbage. Let's see, speaking of Carablast, would you not allow it to evolve unless you had a Shelmet in-game? I'm not actually going to confirm whether or not I'll play that way, because I honestly don't know. It's one of those things, like, I would try to have it, but it's kind of like trait evolutions in general. Why should this Pokemon's potential be held back simply because, you know, you require another Pokemon in order to evolve it? It's sort of like Pancham and, you know, Pangoro, where you need to have a dark type in your party. Well, if you don't have a dark type in your party, or if you're playing like a Wedlock or something where you can't withdraw something from your PC, well, is that really fair? I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a thing that, you know, everyone will handle differently. I think it's a little unfair to not use a cool Pokemon, but at the same time, it's kind of how it is. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll cross that bridge when we come to it. At bare minimum, I know I'll have to suffer through a few levels of it being a Shelmet. I don't usually like to trait evolve right away for just straight up trait evolutions. If it's something that has an item to evolve and I have the item, then I don't mind. But if it's like, I don't know, Kadabra to Alakazam, or if it is, you know, Machoke to Machamp, yeah, I don't really have a problem with waiting a few levels. It just feels like I should do that rather than just trade right away. Unless I get it, like, at the extreme late game. Let's see. Haven't written a comment on it yet, but I really enjoyed the Undertale finale. I lost my voice for a bit from evil cackling. It looked like you were enjoying the challenge despite the story kind of dropping out. Yeah, it was... I won't go on too much about it, just on the off chance of spoiled things for people, but it was definitely really dark. And I'm glad I did it, but it rightfully took away a lot of the magic that I got out of the pacifist run. And I think it was just brutal having to accidentally play through a neutral run first, and do it wrong, and then have to go back, and like that just felt terrible. I mean, I'm glad I did it, but just to see the story, I guess. But oh wow. It was an experience, that's for sure. And it's done, which... Wait, what? Oh, I thought you already had it. Okay, fine. Be that way then. Oh, man. So tired all of a sudden. Definitely should have turned on the AC. Like, it was kind of chilly yesterday. It was rainy. It was kind of gray. Oh man, and I turned back on the heater because it was like really chilly, and now it's not so chilly out. It's like, I don't know, probably in the 70s or something. It's humid. That's what just bothers me. I hate it when it's humid. Ugh. I could not live down south with all the heat and humidity they get down there. Oh man, that's just, it's nasty. I've been down south. I've been in Alabama in the summer outside, and it is just like walking into a wall of water. Ugh, it is brutal. But you know what? It's so much better up north in Wisconsin. It still gets pretty humid. It's not like, you know, out west where it's pretty dry, but oh well. Let's see. Marriland just wanted to say thank you for your amazing videos. Things have been pretty rough lately, and your videos helped me through it. So thank you for being such a great person. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad glad you've enjoyed them, and I'm glad that they've helped somehow. Thanks for tuning into this. Hopefully that helps as well. Oh man. Other Cyndaquil. Trying to remember why I went with Cyndaquil again. I know I was hatching Weasel for the longest time. Finally got that after 1,252 eggs. And then I guess it's like, oh, well, got a hidden ability Cyndaquil, and that could be kind of neat. Maybe we should do something with that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next. Not drop frames. Stop! Witch, why are you being so bad today? Wow. I don't know what the problem is. I'm just gonna wait here for a moment. Oh, jeez. I don't know if anyone can see this right now. If you can, maybe say something in the chat just to let me know that it's not dead for everyone. I know in my little preview thing, it's still loading.